Bodhi and Rex's cozy little home. Bodhi loved his room more than anywhere else in the whole world. It was filled with colorful blocks, speedy race cars, and his very best friend, a stuffed dinosaur named Rex. Every morning, Bodhi turned his room into a giant adventure. Sometimes it became a roaring jungle. Sometimes it became a busy construction site, and sometimes it became the fastest racetrack ever. Vroom! Bodhi shouted as toy cars zoomed across the carpet. Rex always joined every adventure. But when lunchtime arrived, Bodhi was usually in a gigantic hurry. "Coming!" he yelled toward the kitchen. Without stopping, Bodhi dropped everything exactly where he stood. Blocks stayed scattered across the floor. Cars rolled under the table. And a giant mountain of toys leaned dangerously beside the bed. Poor Rex got left behind in the middle of the mess. One heavy wooden block had fallen across his fuzzy tail. A pile of clothes covered his head. Rex felt squished, stuck, and very lonely. He wished he were resting safely somewhere soft and cozy. After lunch, Bodhi wanted to race to the park. But first, he needed his favorite blue sweater. Where did it go? He wondered. He searched under the bed, behind the chair, inside the toy box. While searching, he accidentally tossed even more clothes onto the floor. At last, Bodhi spotted the sweater crumpled near the bookshelf. "Yes," he cheered. But when he picked it up, his smile disappeared. A muddy footprint was squished right across the front. "Oh no," Bodhi groaned. "It got dirty because I didn't hang it up." Suddenly, Bodhi had another idea. "I'll bring Rex to the park with me." But when he looked around, Rex was nowhere to be found. "Rex?" Bodhi called. No answer. He checked under the blankets, inside the toy box, behind the curtains, still nothing. The room was so messy that his best friend had completely disappeared. Bodhi's tummy felt worried. Then he realized something important. If he wanted to find Rex, he needed to become a big helper. So Bodhi got to work. First, he picked up all the toy cars and dropped them into the red bin. Clunk, clunk, clunk. 1 car, 2 cars, 3 cars, he counted. Slowly, the floor started peeking through again. Next, Bodhi stacked the scattered blocks into a neat pile. As he lifted the very last block, he noticed something green and fuzzy underneath. "Rex!" Bodhi shouted happily. He quickly scooped up his dinosaur friend and gave him the biggest hug. "I'm so sorry, Rex," Bodhi whispered softly. "I don't want you getting lost or squished ever again." Then Bodhi had a special idea. He cleared a soft, clean spot on his bookshelf beside his favorite bedtime books. Carefully, he tucked Rex into his brand new cozy spot. "A perfect little home just for you," Bodhi smiled. Next, Bodhi hung his sweater neatly on a hook. He tossed his dirty socks into the hamper, and he lined up his race cars side by side. Soon the whole room looked bright, clean, and ready for another adventure. Bodhi looked around proudly. Everything had its own special place now. And best of all, so did Rex.